It again, we got to be like the influencers around here. So we're back in Pasadena City Hall. This location is, as you guys know, I would say one of our top locations just because you don't need a permit to shoot here, which is surprising. And it's really pretty, even though there's a lot of photographers here, because you don't need a permit. There are so many different areas that you can shoot. Like you can shoot down this corridor, you can shoot down the other direction, and it's a rectangle, so there's, all those corridors. And you can shoot upstairs. So you have two levels of different corridors that you can shoot. And you have the courtyard, you have in the front, you have in the back over there. The front we don't go to until it gets a little bit dark because right now the sun is beaming on it.
Gotcha.
We also have the side over there, which is always on the shade. So there are so many different locations that you can shoot that doesn't have to be, there's not like one, like this is the only area that most people shoot.
Yeah.
There's different areas. And then usually once it gets a little bit dark, most people take off because off-camera lighting. Because not everybody knows to play with that.
Not everyone knows.
Exactly. So, even if it's fairly crowded, it's not a big deal. Although I wouldn't recommend doing this on the weekends. I would definitely recommend doing this on a weekday because on the weekends, there's just quinceañeras left, right, and center. Let's walk around. I'll show you some stuff. This corridor that we're looking at right now, it's really, really nice. This, sometimes, however, when it's a rainy season, there's like a rubber runner that they put here so people don't slip, obviously, but it's, very ugly. So the fact that it's not here is good because look how pretty this looks. Yeah. With a really zoomed lens, the compression on it looks really, really nice. And then look up there, we can always shoot, worst case scenario, if it's that crowded, you can always tilt it, and get above, having them face each other and just get like that really cool tower on top. There's so many options. Pasadena City Hall doesn't pay me to say any of these things. I just genuinely think it's a great location. I mean, for us, I shouldn't even be recommending it because this takes us like an hour and 15 to get here. Yeah, it's a long drive.
It's a good drive.
But, I mean, it's worth it. And as a photographer, it's an easy location to shoot because there are so many options. Because sometimes you'll get to some locations that are very pretty in photos. Here, let's get out of this shot. But then when you get there, it's very hard to shoot. This is a location that's very pretty in photos, very pretty in person, and it's easy to shoot. Because I can go on forever talking about this, parking is very easy. Because in LA County, sometimes parking is a real pain. So at this location, parking, you saw that took us 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Even on the weekends, it's a little tougher, but you can always park a little further away. I find that the easiest way to find parking is to just walk a little bit. Nobody wants to walk. So if you park just a little bit further away, you're gonna find parking. All right, so I would say another successful shoot. I mean, they're all successful, I would say, as long as you make it out alive, right? So we shot in some areas that were similar to where we, normally shoot, because obviously we want to give them our brand. We want to give them why they hired us. And then we also did a few spots, like kind of on this side, in that shot with the MagMod modifier, with that MagBeam.
Came out really cool.
Thank you. You see?
Really cool.
There we go. So on that one, what we did is we used a MagBeam and we used I believe it's the burst or starburst design on it with a creative orange to bounce it off of the wall. So it created this really cool design on the wall. And so that one was a little bit different. And then beyond that, we gave them, a few other ones that were unique to them and other ones that we've done in the past that they've kind of seen from us. So yeah, it went by really quick.
I didn't even feel that it was like a couple hours.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Which is
it felt like we got here like an hour ago and that was it.
yeah. So yeah, another good shoot, and now we got what, like an hour and change drive home. Julio, would you like to drive? Because I had to press on the brake a little hard a couple of times on the way.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, yeah. Let me drive.
Yeah, so Julio's driving home because let's just say some of my stuff toppled over when we were driving this way. Keys are in the car. We're good to go. Yeah. All right, let's get home safe. Thank you guys for watching, and on to the next one.